Hello everyone and welcome back to this week's Norman News at Home edition. I'm Alana Morgan. Stay tuned for news on things you need to know before traveling and updates on TikTok's new trusted tech partner. Around the school in 30 minutes, this is the Norman News. The popular social media platform that is known for sharing, creating, and discovering short music videos, TikTok has been in talks about being banned for months now. This is because of the national security concerns about overall how the Chinese government could be able to force and hand over American user data to the Communist Party of China. The president told the media months ago that if the app wasn't sold by September 15th, it would overall be banned in the United States. However, Oracle has won the bidding for TikTok after Microsoft's proposal was overall rejected. We shall see how TikTok will be continued from now on, as Oracle is TikTok's new trusted tech partner. Now to Jonah with some medical news.
Thanks, Alana. At the Institut Lumière Matière, a team of physicists in cooperation with the Cancer Research Center of Lyon have demonstrated the ability of an imaging technique based only on the physical properties of tumors. It has the ability to differentiate populations of malignant cells, which are cells that divide without control and have the potential to kill nearby tissues. It also has the ability to monitor how effective an anti-cancer treatment, such as chemotherapy, has been. These results were published in Physical Science Review Letters on September 4th, 2020. It should help in the design of new therapeutic molecules that can neutralize cancer cells and spare the healthy ones. Now to Jackson with this week's sports.
Last Tuesday, the Bucks lost the series to the Heat and were kicked out of the playoffs. This was very upsetting for many people because this was supposed to be Giannis Antetokounmpo's year. After winning MVP last year, Giannis had finally reached his potential, and many were looking forward to seeing him in the finals this year. Surprisingly, the Heat played very well and beat the Bucks 4-1 in the series. Many thought that Giannis would not want to play with the Bucks after this year. Last week, after the loss, Giannis unfollowed all of his teammates and the Bucks organization on Instagram. He currently only follows his brothers. Many thought this was the end of Giannis's run with the Bucks. However, the Bucks organization quickly reached out to him to see what they could do. According to multiple sources, Giannis met with the Bucks owner Mark Lasry on Friday. They had a 3-hour meeting, and it is said that the Bucks are willing to build the team around Giannis. It has not been confirmed whether Giannis will stay with the Bucks or not. I can't wait to see what will happen during this offseason, as it will be very exciting. Thank you, and now to some more news.
Thanks, Jackson. The end of the NBA playoffs are here, and everyone is more excited than ever. The Eastern Conference Finals will start soon. The Boston Celtics will play the Miami Heat, and whoever wins the best out of 7 series will go to the finals against the best team in the West. The Lakers are currently up 3-1 against the Houston Rockets, and one more game will ensure their spot in the Western Conference Finals. Additionally, the Clippers are winning 3-2 against the Denver Nuggets, and one more win will ensure their spot against the Lakers. Once again, the season is very exciting at this point, and I can't wait to see some more basketball coming up. Get ready, and now we have Rachael with some more entertainment.
The reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, is coming to an end after 14 years. The show follows the Kardashian-Jenner family through their everyday activities. Kim Kardashian West announced the news via her Instagram page, stating, "I am so incredibly grateful to everyone who has watched and supported me and my family these past 14 incredible years. This show made us who we are, and I will be forever in debt to everyone who played a role in shaping our careers and changing our lives forever." Keeping Up with the Kardashians first aired in 2007, boosting the Kardashians to fame. It began with the sisters managing their clothing store, Dash, to building a complete empire. Today, Kim Kardashian West's net worth is estimated at $900 million, while her sister Kylie has become a billionaire. Since the start of their show, the Kardashians have created shapewear, makeup, apps, perfume, and clothing lines. Unfortunately, views on Keeping Up with the Kardashians have been getting lower, resulting in the cancellation of the show. The superstar family will be sticking to their social media careers after their final season airs in 2021.
Good morning. My name is Adriana Shnayderman, and I'm here to give you a glimpse onto this week's entertainment news. The breakout HBO series Euphoria, surrounding TV's edgiest cast of high schoolers, is slated to return. The show, which stars Zendaya and became the 7th most Googled show on 2019, earned a die-hard fan base and gave rise to budding stars like Hunter Schafer, Barbara Ferreira, Jacob Elordi, and Alexa Demi when it premiered last summer. Season 1 debuted on June 16th of 2019, so fans were understandably ready for Season 2 to arrive this summer. However, June has come and gone with no new episodes. With the coronavirus putting production for Euphoria and the rest of Hollywood on pause, it's unclear when to see the next installment will actually arrive. The cast has recently been seen filming Season 2 in Burbank, California. New cast members such as Bella Thorne and Rowan Blanchard are rumored to be in the new season. That's all for today. I'm Adriana Shnayderman with Entertainment News.
This week, we're going to be talking about the new movie, Rent-A-Pal. This movie is about the relationship a VHS tape makes for a man named David. This special VHS tape offers David the company that he never thought he had through a screen. This is helpful, especially because he's enduring tough times every single day. David is constantly taking care of his mother, and he feels drained by all the work it requires. The only problem with this VHS tape is that it costs a pretty penny that David struggles to afford. David believes that this tape is slowly ruining his life, and you need to watch the movie to see how he handles all his struggles. This mysterious and suspenseful movie is currently available to watch right now on Amazon Prime, and this movie came out on September 11th and was directed by John Svensson. 76% of viewers that have watched this movie have enjoyed it. Now that's all for this week. Grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, and stay tuned for this week's new movie trailer.
Hi, I'm Carla. Hi, my name is Mary. Hi, I'm Susan.
Hi, I'm David. I'm 40 years young, and I live with my mother. It's okay. Good night, Mom. I'm looking for a deep connection, someone I can give myself to, completely.
Hi, I'm Andy. Thanks for being here today. I've been waiting for this moment for what feels like forever. To friendship. We're gonna get to know each other, talk about whatever you want, but more than anything, we're gonna have some fun. Too bad. And hopefully, it's the start of a beautiful relationship. What do you say?
Sounds weird, Andy.
Hi, I'm Lisa. You want to hang out tomorrow night?
I'd love to.
Maybe someone will come around that can help you out a little.
I thought we could tell each other everything.
You just need to open yourself up to it.
I thought we were best friends. Nothing like a little friendly competition, right, pal? That's what friends are for. You're just drunk with infatuation for some cute girl. To be there for each other. We don't need her. We have each other when all the chips are down. You've taken everything from me! Andy! I need Rent-A-Pal! That's why I'm here for you, pal.
If you or someone you know is traveling by plane during the pandemic, they might be safer than you think. The air quality of the planet as a whole has been discussed in recent years, but indoor air quality is now getting the spotlight due to COVID-19. Understandably, people are concerned about the safety of airplanes, where crowds of people share the same space for hours. In a plane, air circulates from top to bottom. Air is pumped from the ceiling and then drawn back in below window seats. Planes are equipped with HEPA filters that filter 99.97% of particles over 0.3 microns, which is very precise but not perfect. About 40% of the air is filtered, while the remaining 60% is fresh air brought in from outside. Of course, everyone must still wear a mask because people can exchange air before it gets a chance to be filtered. Despite these imperfections, the air is fully replaced every 3 minutes. So you are more likely safer in a plane than you would be at an indoor restaurant. If you or someone you know is thinking of traveling, please do not travel if you have been exposed to COVID-19 or if you have symptoms. Diligence will make the pandemic end sooner and safer.
Wildfires in the western part of the country have killed 33 people, with dozens of others missing and tens of thousands of residents in California, Oregon, and Washington forced to flee their homes. The death toll is unfortunately expected to climb, with one Oregon warning of a mass faculty incident. In California, where fires since last month have charred over 3.2 million acres and destroyed about 4,000 structures, the number of deaths reached 20 this past Saturday. The land burned in Washington in just the past 5 days amounted to the state's worst fire season since 2015. President Donald Trump is expected to visit California's Sacramento County on Monday to meet with officials about the wildfires. The California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, also known as CAL FIRE, has announced over 16,000 firefighters that have been called to battle in the 28 major wildfires that the state has faced this year so far. The Los Angeles County also faces the worst smog it's seen in the past 26 years.
If you are planning on traveling by airplane soon, then you should be prepared for some changes in air travel that have been made during this pandemic. Depending on which airline you are traveling on, you may be required to wear face covering throughout the entire flight. You should also be ready to distance yourself while at the airport, and any food that you are given on the flight will most likely be prepackaged. Here are the CDC's thoughts on the safety of traveling by airplane now. The CDC says that air travel will require you to spend time in security lines and airport terminals. Both of these can bring you in close contact with people as well as frequently touch surfaces. Social distancing will be difficult to do, and it will be very difficult to maintain a 6-foot distance between yourself and other people while on a flight. Some airlines have blocked off the middle seats on their planes, but this is not the case for all airlines. If you are not ready to fly just yet, another way that you can travel is to take a road trip. If you choose to take a road trip within the U.S., then you should check with your local news to make sure that you do not travel towards any wildfires. You should also bring your own food to avoid any unnecessary stops.
Thanks, Natalie. Many air quality readings have claimed that the air in Los Angeles has come to a choking magnitude of ozone that hasn't been seen in many generations during the Labor Day weekend heat wave. The South Coast Air Quality Management District explained that the extreme lung-damaging air quality reached a level of 185 parts per billion in downtown LA Sunday. The LA Times went on to express that this level of magnitude of horrific air quality has not been seen in about 26 years. Because of the high-pressure system and extreme heat conditions over the weekend, the air was unable to get rid of any dirty particles that were in the air, and it caused much of the pollution to accumulate, which ultimately led to the smog levels building up. This shows how climate change is very much relevant to today, and we have to start thinking in ways on how we are going to help our environment, so that one day our children and their children will be able to see sunny skies and beautiful sunsets. A statement was made by the air quality experts cited by the LA Times regarding climate change. They explained climate change is the underlying cause of the increase in smog. According to many scientists who have been researching a lot about the ozone layer, they have found that a spike in temperatures are making it harder to control the smog because of the fast photochemical reactions that create ozone gas. These immense wildfires that are occurring are causing an increase in smog, which ultimately pushes more pollutants into the air. Now to Alana with school news.
Thanks, Phoebe. Do you have items that's too toxic to trash? Well, on September 26th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., our city will be hosting a household hazardous and electronic waste drive-thru. This collection event will be right here in Beverly Hills City Streets on West 3rd between Foothill Road and Civic Center Drive, Beverly Hills, California 90210. More information and instructions on items that you are bringing can be found on www.beverlyhills.org's website or in the Beverly Hills Weekly for this week. Now to Jonah with some more news.
Thanks, Alana. Normans, if you're struggling in a class, you feel as if you are not pleased with your class, or if you have any other reason to drop one of your classes, make sure to drop them by the end of this week. You will not be able to drop them after this week, and that will mean that you will keep your current grade in the class that you are in. If you have any questions about this, or if you would like to drop your class, make sure to contact your counselor and set up a meeting with them so you can figure it out. Now to Jonah with this week's weather forecast.
Hello, my name is Jonah Farahmand, and I'm here to bring you this week's live KBEV weather forecast for the week of September 18th, 2020. This week, Los Angeles will continue to see sunny weather with hot temperatures ranging from the high 70s to low 70s. Today, we will begin our week with a high of 77 degrees. Tomorrow, Saturday, brings warm temperatures with a high of 74 down to a low of 62. On Sunday, we will see skies with temperatures at a high of 71 degrees. Later on, we will see a bit of the same temperatures. Monday, we will have a high of 70 degrees to a low of 60. On Tuesday, there will be a high of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. On Wednesday, we will see a high of 72 degrees to keep things warm. Thank you so much for watching this week's live KBEV weather forecast. I'm Jonah Farahmand. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Jonah. Too Faced came out with a new palette called Marielle, featuring YouTuber Marielle Marrero. The 12-pan palette features 7 matte shades in red, orange, pink, and nude, and 5 gold, pink, red, and champagne shimmers. It can be used on both eyes and cheeks. The palette will be released on September 20th, but was available for 24 hours on September 13th. Marielle retails for $42. It will be available to purchase from Ulta and Too Faced's website. Now to Grace with health news.
Thanks, Natasha. Good afternoon, Normans. If you're as obsessed with TikTok as I am, you probably know that Dunkin' Donuts has come out with a new drink named after their biggest Dunkin' coffee lover, Charli D'Amelio. If you love coffee, viewers definitely recommend adding the new drink to your order, but healthcare officials don't agree. The drink is a cold brew with a caramel adding and whole milk. Although those ingredients don't sound too unhealthy, people have found the drink to be loaded with sugar. If you are taking this drink too often, it can lead to an irritable stomach, headache, heart problems, and many more commonly known issues associated with high sugar intake. So, Normans, when you're looking for a sweet drink on the daily, you should find a less sugary drink to have, like a tea or juice. But if you're looking for a sweet treat every once in a while, go ahead and try the new drink, the Charli. Now, let's send it back to the desk.
That's it for this week's Stormy News. I'm Jonah Danesh, and we will see you all next week.